Yeah, some miscalculation on my part there. It's the edge yet. Slouch. Probably. I think it is. I'm not going to do what I did last time though, because that wasted energy. Okay, I am going to do it, but in the wrong place. To not even be useful to find out if I was actually on the edge. And it looks like it's too high up. Yeah. And that's not likely to work, is it? It's just me with some optimism. Bouncing it down. Okay. Well. There we go. That's beautiful. Okay, and that's that one. I think that's wrong. Nice. This is, I suppose I can texture it if I want to later. But now we're into the prison rooms, I mean the guest room's territory. So how wide is this? Or am I going to make these other rooms fatter? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, 1, 2, that's the outside. So then, Well done. Awesome dismount. Oh, okay, well, I have a feeling that I've messed up a couple of those. Oh, it's the one, was it? Oh, there we go. The new personal best of least to mess up. Ah, I made it down as well by cunning use of the bush. Okay, well, that's all of them used. Kind of, you know, certainly does get in the way of the view, but I don't really, don't really know what the guests are paying for anyway. I just turn up, it's like, yeah, your hotel is weird. Yes, it is. Did you build it like this on purpose? Not really, but kind of. And that's too high. Structural integrity be damned. Not like I'm paying any architects, am I? I'm the architect. Oh no. Yes, architect and builder of one. Because in real life, they won't give me land. This is probably why they won't give me land, because I built some monstrosity like this. Ooh, nice leather. You need that. Where are you? Yeah, you. Where are you? Where did you go? You can go in here. There you are. No, not stuff I have. Okay, there it is. Yeah, the thing. Let's look from this side. Yeah, also looks weird. Good. Could do that, I suppose. Does that one go under there? That here. That structural support here. Is that what people want? I feel like, you know, you've got some sort of structure going on. Okay, and now I'm lacking in, well, let's take this one away. There we go. Right there, look. some vague structural thing. Not that that's going anywhere, but safety. Yes, slightly more safety than there was. Okay, so we don't get people. No, that's not what I intended. I mean, it would probably have the same effect, but so we don't just get people roaming around wherever they feel like, because you know, people, hotels, and they should put signs and stuff to say, "Don't go here, staff only." They'll wander around. I know I would. You know, I mean, I do sometimes anyway, and then I just go like, "Oh, sorry, am I in the wrong place? You know, am I not supposed to be here?" All the secret rooms. It's always been one of my weird special talents. I don't know how special it is, but I've always been able to get into places that you shouldn't get into. Oh, skeleton firing stuff at me. Okay. I've got a bunch of different grey things now. Do I need some more shares? Probably not. Not if I've got lots of couch leaves. Let's use these leaves. Find these cows away. You're being hidden. I don't really know if it helps with your longevity. You know, the monsters don't really seem to be overly bothered about um, destroying farms. Only if I'm there. Okay. Exciting. Leaves. Oh, let's ruin that tree with the spare leaves. I got here. Nice. I walked just like that. Great. Now, next thing. Learn how to write a checklist before the stream. That's a radical new idea. I don't think it'll catch on. It's like, but how are you supposed to keep on track if we don't? You know, usual nonsense and shenanigans. 5 days. But not 5 days in real time. Just about 8 hours, let's say. I get very distracted. No. So it's very much definitely still a work in progress. With no plan yet. Although I do think I want to get some red flowers. And I get some red dye. Is it? Oh, wow. Thank you. You know, I I have spent many days doing really rather fruitless tasks of pulling mountains down. Oh, I only get 3 carpet dye with It's not very many carpet. I was hoping to lay out a red carpet. It's going to be just matte. Oh, there we go. Need more flowers. More flowers. More bone meal. Bone. Nice. Okay. Um, okay. There's loads of red flowers now. Yellow ones. Not the red ones. All right, fine. There's some yellow ones as well. More yellow ones. Okay. It is a solo world, yes. Dye. Carpet. Now I have 6 carpet. And go. Some. I just had lots of cobblestone to use up. Like, in previous episodes, I've been mining a mountain. So there was a mountain there. It was between here and there, and it went all the way up to there. So now I have quite a lot of cobblestone, and then had to work out what to do with it. And I thought, well, building a house would be fine, but I don't really use houses. I just kind of settle in an area and then leave and then never go back to that area ever again. So I thought building a hotel made more sense because then I can go and stay in my own hotel and then forget where it is and go to another place. Do something else. And so the journey continues. But without a plan really, it's a bit chaotic. But these are mostly all cobblestone. All this lot here. Over this lot's the other stuff that the mountain provided. Some other strange, mysterious things. Yeah, this is kind of my base. It's not exactly very well made or anything. It's just got stuff that I used. I've found that they're much more annoying. Like, if you have chests, then you can put brains on them and you can, remember what's in each one. So for the purpose of annoying myself, I decided to use barrels instead. They are slightly cheaper with the amount of wood required to make, but I think that's like the only real benefit. And the fact that they don't need the top opening. which is quite good. So I had all the barrels up on top of the mountain, and then I had to make a machine for pushing them down the mountain, and it wasn't very reliable. Um, it was pistons and redstone and stuff, and it sort of malfunctioned quite a few bits and went sideways and stuff. But yeah, it's, it's sort of challenging fun playing this game. You find lots of problems as you go along. And you're like, oh, that would be a really good idea. And then you realize, no, it's a terrible idea. Like I do have a mine somewhere next to a village, which has gone pretty deep into the ground. But I have no idea where that is anymore. Not one of these organized people who writes down the coordinates of where they build stuff. I just build stuff and then move on to a new area, and then build stuff and move on to a new area, and so on. Okay, so we've got carpet. That's nice, nice welcoming. Oh, I suppose I could use this other wall. I don't have multiple sheep yet, which is annoying. Right. Need one more tiles. Only tiles. Okay, that's all I can hold at the moment. And right. Awesome. There we go. Oh man, it fell down. Whee! I didn't mean to do that. I meant to clutch it on the ladder that I've got down there. Try again. What? Where's the ladder gone? There was a ladder down there. I didn't get it. There was definitely a ladder down there. No, there's no ladder. Well, that's terrible. Now my stuff's in the wrong place. Right, sticks. Stone. No, I did not make it myself. I used to make stuff, but I'm too lazy, I suppose, these days. I just used that evil thing that nobody's allowed to talk about, AI. Got AI to make it for me. Long time ago, back in the 19th, no, the 20th century, I used to make pixel art like this. But I stopped doing it because I had to do that thing of, grow up, have a family, get a job, work out that capitalism is a complete waste of time, and then go back to gaming. So, I'm joking, of course. Capitalism is a wonderful idea if you have unclear objectives about what you want to do with a population of however many billion people you can get to for capitalism. But games are great. They are probably a direct result of capitalism, really. Yes, it would look a lot better. My goodness, it's a long way down, which means it's going to be a long way back up. See, there was a ladder there. That's weird. There is a ladder. What happened then? Why did I not manage the ladder clutch? What happened? Not, don't want chat. That's incorrect. Drop, drop. What's going on? I see. That's armor on. What else armor have I got? No legs. Why no legs? What else? Okay, now I'm super confused. Okay. Right. Okay, wow. Seeing as I managed to confuse myself thoroughly. That's there. There. Cool. Okay. That worked. Sort of. Okay, great. Make stuff, do you? Yeah, I mean, what was that? Tag is the same as it is here, so you're welcome to join me on the Instagram. Okay, what do I want to take with me? What do I leave? I think this is the way I want it. Maybe I'll leave that in that. Might need that for getting out. Probably will need that for getting out. Definitely will need that for getting out. Dirt as well. What's that? Cobblestone deep slate. Yeah, I can leave that down there. We have the decision-making speed of a not a cheetah, like the opposite of a cheetah. Okay, right. So use that. Get here. Great. Now the there we go. Buildy buildy build.